Are we going to walk out of this terrible lockdown on the 21st of June, do you think? What's your gut? You're an experienced journalist.
Well, let's not trust our gut. Let's trust the doctor, Dr. Hillary.
I'd rather trust my gut, to be honest. You know, at least I know my gut's not working for Bill Gates. You know what I mean?
Well, let me ask a simple question back to you, and that is, why would we ease restrictions when things are getting worse? Does that make any sense to anybody?
But are they getting worse?
Yes, they are.
Worse in the sense that more people aren't going to hospital?
Well, we have more cases. The week...
Oh, look out! There's a case of coronavirus! Ah, look out!
Before last...
But if the cases don't lead to hospitalisation...
Well, we are seeing hospitalisations. We may not be seeing so many. We're not seeing that big peak in hospitalisations and deaths, but we're still having our NH staff work extremely hard to keep hospitalisations down and to keep people from dying.
Oh, my God, people in the NHS are working hard. Well, that is just unacceptable. Oh, I'm ready to cancel my whole life and my freedom and everything. I didn't realise people in the NHS were working hard. Do you know how hard I'm working, Dr. Hillary, just to fucking stay alive? Do you know how hard I'm working in all this censorship and everything? Do you know how hard it is to tell a simple joke? It's almost impossible. Do you know how hard it is for people to have a business? Everybody is suffering, man. Why would people in the NHS not be working hard? They work in a hospital. There's sick people. Why would they not be working hard? Who isn't working hard? Bin men are working hard. People that work in coffee shops are working hard. Everyone has to put a giant plastic mask on their face because of people like you, Dr. Hillary. No one's getting enough oxygen at work. Okay? This is how much things have changed. Imagine if someone come up to you 3 years ago and said, listen, would you mind not seeing your family or leaving your house for 18 months and wearing a mask over your face? Someone in the NHS is working hard.
ICU units are pretty busy again, and some experts are saying that we're already in a third wave.
Oh, my God. Oh, no, we're in a third wave. Guys, we're in a third wave. It's so deadly you didn't realise it's happened. It's just been confirmed by Dr. Hillary on the TV. Some experts have said that we might be in a third wave, so we're in a third wave now. Oh, my God, this virus is so deadly you have to watch the television to make sure it's happening.
So my question is, why would we ease restrictions right now when things are getting worse, when we've got a new variant which is causing huge problems in India?
Right. This is how desperate they are. This virus is causing huge problems in India, so I can't leave my house in Surrey. That's your position, is it, Dr. Hillary? Oh, no, you know, ICUs are pretty busy. That's a direct quote. They're pretty busy. I've lived in this country my whole life. Do you know the last time I went into an NHS hospital that wasn't busy? I'll tell you when. During this pandemic.
But big problems here as well.
OK, so the corollary then, Dr. Hillary, is how long does this go on for? Because if we're going to continue to have infections and we're going to continue to have new variants, and the vaccines don't mean that we get our freedoms back, how long does this continue for?
Well, it continues for as long as it takes, really.
Well, that's reassuring, isn't it? Don't worry, guys. This is just going to carry on for as long as we say. Yeah, I know we told you to take this injection, take 2 injections, take 5 injections. Let me ask you a question. Why a disease like polio can be knocked out, completely eradicated with 1 injection, 1 vaccine? But coronavirus, COVID-19, this cold virus with a 99.8% survival rate. Oh, mate, you need 7 jabs. You need boosters. We need to get the kids. We need to get the old people. You can't leave the house. You can't go to the supermarket. You've got to wear a mask all the time.
I mean, we have to get things under control because we think about all the staff that are working, so hard in NHS hospitals across the country, and many are suffering from burnout, taking personal risks, wearing PPE for many, many hours a day.
Dr. Hillary, have you been to a coffee shop? Have you been to a supermarket? Have you been anywhere? Have you been to a garden centre? Everyone is wearing fucking PPE all day for no reason. The masks don't even work. They don't even do anything. The holes are too big. The virus goes straight through them. Most people know this now. This is what it's come to. This is all they've got left. This is all they've got left. They're like, listen, hospitals are pretty busy. People are getting tired. And something's going on in Uzbekistan that we can't tell you about, but it means that you're fucked.
Think about all the people suffering from cancer who can't get treatment, all the people with heart disease who can't get treatment.
Okay, I've thought about them, and I've thought about why they can't get treatment, and it's because of people like you. It's because of the mainstream media. It's because of the lockdowns. People are not getting cancer treatment because of the hysteria surrounding COVID-19 and the fake narrative that's pushed out on the mainstream media. The absolute balls of this guy. The absolute balls of this guy to reference people that can't get cancer treatment because of COVID and use that as a reason to keep denying them treatment, to keep this farce going on even longer.
Until we get this under control, then we are going to have problems going forward.
Yeah, what do you think
so we're going to live with it.
Control looks like?
It means living with this. It means vaccinating the entire population and having booster doses. It means continuing with social distancing for the time being, with mask wearing and hand sanitizing, and being cautious. Because if we're not, we're going back to another wave.
Back to another wave? I thought we were in another wave. I thought you just told us we were in the third wave, Doctor. Is there a fourth wave? Has the fourth wave come right after? If we're not careful, we're in a third wave now, but if you're not careful, we're going to go into a fourth wave any second now. If you don't do what I say, we're going to say the word wave again on the television, okay?
We're going to see more variants. We're going to see more hospitalisations.
But Hillary, it's going to be months and months before the entire country is vaccinated. Are you suggesting that we stay like...
I got some bad news for you guys on Good Morning Britain. I'm never getting vaccinated. Never, ever, ever. Why, Alistair, are you never, ever getting vaccinated? Let me read for you, okay? What can I do after I have the COVID-19 vaccine? Okay, this is the NHS leaflet that they posted to me, a vaccination guide for adults from the NHS. And it doesn't matter whether you've got, black skin, brown skin, white skin. If you are any sort of diverse, we got you on here, okay? You got a hood on? Bingo, okay? You got a turban and a moustache? Boom. You're a white guy? Certainly. You got a little hat on? What does that mean? You're Jewish? You're in, okay? This is the most diverse. You Amish? With a cowboy hat? You're an old guy with a beard? Boom. You can get this vaccine, don't worry. Don't worry, literally, they're all on there. Every single person. Roadrunner? Are you in a cartoon? You're fucking on there, okay? What can I do after I have the COVID-19 vaccine? The vaccine cannot give you COVID-19 infection. That's actually how they put it. The vaccine cannot give you COVID-19 infection. So it's broken English. And 2 doses will reduce your chance of becoming seriously ill. We do not yet know how much it will reduce the chance of you catching and passing on the virus. We do not yet know how much it will reduce the chance of you catching and passing on the virus. This is their own literature. They're telling you, we don't know if this does anything to COVID-19. I don't even think this vaccine is about COVID, to be honest. I don't even think they're trying to prevent you getting it. I don't think it's got anything to do with it. They're just testing their mRNA vaccines on human subjects, and they're telling you straight out the bat, look, we don't even know if this does anything to COVID, but you have to take it, otherwise things won't go back to normal, or we'll put Dr. Hillary on the TV and he'll say the word wave again. That's the end of the video again. The video's ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ending now. It's the end of the fucking video, man. Go fuck yourselves.